Hello everybody and welcome to Wonderfully Hopeless Colors. We are on part 3 of our picture in Magical Jungle, excuse me. Oops. We are working on the hippo page and that is our color inspiration picture. Alright, so we got up here mostly done the last time. However, the camera battery is about to die, so we had to call a pause. So now I want to get these flowers done and maybe start on the next side. But let's start with getting the flowers done. So I think we're going to go for the red and maybe even a splash of the orange. So those are tiny flowers, but that's not my red that I want. Here's my reds, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take raspberry and pomegranate, and then I'm going to pull in the mineral orange. And let's give this a shot. So we're going to start, I'm going to put the dark color on the outside of the flower. So I hope everybody has been having a great week, maybe getting a lot of coloring done. I am looking forward to working on some Halloween projects. And I'm really itching to get out some of the Halloween coloring books. I'm not even sure which is the only reason why they're not out yet. I do have several Halloween pictures that are whips from previous years that I want to finish up, and I'm probably going to start there for this year. And just kind of work on that. Alright, so there's that color. And then I am just gonna bring down the next color, red, a little bit. So I have two pictures in Coloring Heaven books, Haven, whatever, yeah, the magazine, that are old whips, and I want to get those done. And then I'm gonna pull in the orange. Yeah, I'm liking that. So give that a little bit better of a blend. It's dark, but I really like it. And this is where the Prismas are awesome to work with. It's just a little bit easier sometimes with the Prismas than other colors. That's not the right one. Alright, I like that. I am going to do that with the others. And it definitely reminds me of my inspiration picture. With that butterfly with the orange and the red. So, I'm liking it. So yeah, I have some whips over here. I've got the one I showed in my plans video, the Teresa Goodrich book that has several. What's wrong, Lexi? Do you just need a scratch? I am trying to color. But the house pony wants pets. The house pony wants pets. You need to go lay down. Yes, your brother was on your bed, but you were the one that decided to go sleep somewhere else and let him have it. It's your own fault. He got cooties on it. So, I am slowly working on one of the whips in the Teresa Goodrich. It is a page of leaves, and not super inspiring, but I'm like bound and determined to color it, and I'm at this point using it more as a way to practice with all my different pencils and different ways to color leaves. Not that and maybe it's just me, but fall leaves are kind of flat and boring. I mean, the colors are gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but they're dry and they're matte. They're not shiny. They're not, at least here they're not. And so, I guess I could play with different color combinations, but I tend to gravitate towards the browns, the oranges, and the reds. So it's not super inspiring for me. So I've just been trying to color a couple leaves a day. And when I get it finished, I will move on to the next whip, which is a Halloween page. And so that'll be more entertaining for me. And it's a haunted house, so that'll work. That'll be a little bit more fun. And then I'm going to have to watch Nightmare Before Christmas every time I color in the Nightmare Before Christmas coloring book, because I think that's just going to have to be a rule. Because I love that movie. And the coloring book is pretty awesome. So, yeah. I'm excited about that. Was a little disappointed in the Space Timber page that I tackled over the weekend. I was happy with the dragon, but I didn't love the background, so it's done. I don't hate it, but it needs some work. So, say Livy. I'm not terribly upset about it. I just can't get better if you don't practice. Just got to keep going. So, keep going. And I have so many different books to choose from. It's like, ooh, what do I want to color today? My husband told me I shouldn't buy any more books till I finish them. And I'm like, oh, yeah. This is like every other hobby I have. I need all the things. I'm surprised he hasn't told me that I have too many colored pencils, but I don't think he really pays attention, which is fine. I'm trying to convince myself I don't need more colored pencils, but, you know, oh, well, I want to try these, and I want to try these, and I'm not even talking about the expensive ones, because those are out of my budget, so I splurged when I bought this year the ink tints and the polychromos, so buying any more high-end ones is not in my future. Not anytime soon, anyway. But I really enjoy playing with even the cheapest ones. So lucky for me, there's plenty of different brands. And as somebody who spent multiple decades with Crayola, yeah, most of the stuff in the adult coloring world is pretty awesome. I definitely have my favorites, but don't have any I hate. So which is probably awesome. I have a few that are on my I would not mind trying, but I'm not paying high prices. If they aren't on sale, I'm not buying them. I don't need more colored pencils, and I don't need to spend a fortune on cheap colored pencils. I'm just not gonna. I have enough colored pencils. Don't need to spend a ton of money on them. So I'm not going to. I am, however, going to have to buy some more Prismas, because it does not take very long to wear them down. It's probably why I use them pretty infrequently, because yeah, they get used up pretty fast. Whereas some of my other ones takes a little longer. All right, so there's those flowers. I am really liking the way that looks. So let's shift the book just a smidge to get more of the image in frame. And we're going to start coming up here. But I have rocks here, so I'm going to be pulling in colors other than what I have. I'm going to bet pretty soon. And there's the hippo still, but we're pretending the hippo's not there because I'm not ready to tackle the hippo yet. Alright, so let's start with these little critters. So, first thing I'm going to do is going to take my Prussian green, and I'm going to color this stemmy, viney thing that is, you know, the base of my water. It's magically holding the water in. And a hippo, because any of these plants are big enough to hold a hippo. So, you know, technically, I can color this whatever color I want. I could do that anyway. But, anyway. Alright, so I have a start. I think we're going to take our olive green and we're just going to put a smidge at the base of these leaves. Just like so. And then we're going to take our sap green light and pull some of that in. And then we're going to sharpen our pale sage, because these leaves are tiny. And we are going to pull that the rest of the way. All right. Now I'm gonna come back with the dark, and I'm just gonna add just a little bit more dark back. Like so. Ooh. Yupper yups. All right. Now we're gonna take Prussian green and the Kelly green. We're gonna put a little of the Prussian green on our blades of grass. Like so. And I think I need to sharpen the Kelly green too. Need a point. And we're gonna pull that and fade that up. Just like so. And then I think I'm gonna take my pumpkin orange and my beigey colors, and we're gonna see what we can do to these fishies. And they're tiny, so I can't do much. All right, we're gonna just put a little bit of pink on their back half, or orange, and then we're gonna take the beige sienna, and we're gonna blend that with the orange. Need to add a little bit more orange. Okay. And then we're going to take the shell and just do the, there we go. And just, there we go. Just a little bit of an orange fishy. And I actually think I am going to take the pumpkin and use it at the base of these plants. Like so. Then we're going to take sap green and blend it out. Right. Okay. Now we have these kelpish style these. So we are going to start with an all over pale sage. Just give them a nice little coat of pale sage. All right. Now, I'm gonna come in with Kelly Green. I'm gonna add some to these darker sections. All right, now sap green light, and I'm just gonna blend that. And then come back with the pale sage and blend that. Okay. All right. We're gonna come in here and put in some of these stems and kind of decide what we got here. Lexi is tired of listening to me talk. Apparently she's gonna go sleep on the bed. Yep. Alright, do these vines because they're easy. And then I kind of got to decide on some of these leaves and what I want to do. Somebody's gonna get herself in trouble. She's making a mess on the bed, I can tell. Lexi, you're gonna get in trouble. I don't make the bed for you to make a mess. And then she comes back in here because she knows she's gonna get in trouble. Don't aggravate the cat. You're being ornery. Okay. So we have these leaves here. Now, they're all kind of the same shape. They look like slightly different stages of development. However, I don't think I want to color all of these leaves the same. It's going to leave my picture very unbalanced. So I think we're going to take these two and color those the same, and then these three the same. And then this isn't actually attached to anything, but it's kind of more like this, and that would bring some light up here. And then we have some flowers. So Alright, let's, and I have some leaves with some orange over here, so I think these three are going to have some orange in them as well. But let's start with these, and let's do kind of similar to what I did with the lily pads, and sharpen my pencil. Okay, so let's, and broken lid, which does not help my poor pencil. I'm definitely going to have to get a new one of this. And I'm not going to be much longer, then I'm going to have to get a, get out a pencil, and it broke again. Well, that's delightful. And broke again. Yeah. Woohoo! And I'm going to find a pencil extender. That's a little too short. Alright, I'm not sure which one is going to fit, so that one does. I have two different types. This one might be too big. There we go. Alright. Do not break again. I will definitely be ordering or purchasing a new one of these pencils. Because, yeah. I need to check that. That could have been my husband. I heard the ding. Okay, not my husband. Then it can wait. It's the problem. When you're somebody's caregiver, I have to be on top of it. I should have a little bit more coloring time before I gotta go get him, but you never know. Generally speaking, I have more time. Oh. You know what? Where is one of my other pencil sharpeners? Well, that's my dull, so I never have problems with my dull, but let's just do a manual and see if I can have more success with that. It's the first time I've actually had problems with my Prismas breaking. Alright. Technology and the eye are not going to get along. Alright. We're going to take Kelly Green and add some flower, or to the leaves. It's slightly annoying that the pencil keeps breaking. Okay, it's highly annoying. I spent, my husband bought me the Prismas for a Christmas present a while ago, and I hate using them because they're a gift from him. So, when I just happen to keep sharpening them because they break, it is a little frustrating. And I know I can just go to the next biggest town because I can't get, there's no place to buy pencils in my town. I don't even think there's an art store here anymore. Thank you, Walmart. So, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna color. That's what I'm gonna do. Just color, color, color. Really liking how this page is turning out. Now, as long as I don't mess up the hippo and the water, I'm much more confident in doing leaves and flowers than I am water. Okay. Now let's take the pumpkin orange. I'm trying to decide where I want the orange. I think we're going to pull it up there. Like so. And then we're mostly gonna ignore the rest of the lines. All right, so we're gonna come around with the dark color. I'll deal with those shadows in a minute. I'm just gonna get the leaves done. And then I'll come in and add the shadows. These leaves, because I'm not 100% committed to where I'm going yet. I'm winging it. All right. I'm okay with that. Does help that it's my leaf and I can do it however I want. Right. Let's bring in the highlight, or the shadow over here. And blend that out a little bit. Alright. Blend all that a little bit more. Don't need such harsh lines, except for the orange. I want orange to be a little bit brighter. Alright. Maybe I should have been an art teacher. Hey, maybe that's what I'll do after I get my math certificate. Go back and get my art certificate. Just take college art classes. That sounds fun. Because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to go back for my master's at this point. It's a lot of work, and with everything else on my plate, I don't think it's something that is really something I want to tackle. So I think I'm just gonna get certifications, and that's easier. You just take high school or college courses, and I can take them at the community college, so it's cheaper. My school will pay for it, and just get endorsements. All right. I'm gonna brighten up the orange again. I am liking that. I'm actually thinking I'm going to come in here and put in, I like that even better. Yups, I'm liking that. I like it, I like it. Alright, let's get those leaves done, and then I think we're going to call it quits for the night. So, I think we're going to come in here with my little shorty pencil, and we're just going to add the shadows. Okay, and then we're going to take our Kelly green and bring that up. And then our sap green. Like that. And then our pale sage is going to finish it off. All right. noisy. Noisy, noisy, noisy. Alright. Let's take the brush to that. Let's see if we can't get those flowers done. And we are just going to do them in the red. I think we have enough orange to balance the two sides. I just want these to be the pop of red. So we're gonna start by basing, just putting a super light layer of magenta down. I'm not 100% sure these are supposed to be flowers, but in my world they're flowers. And it gets to be my world. I love living in my own world. I wish I could live here all the time. Everybody would have infinite money and food and all that good jazz. And I could color all the time. And all the horrible illnesses that plague society would go poof. And people would live happy, healthy lives. And everybody would get along, because it's my utopia. And everybody's going to get along. Nobody's going to be mean to each other. Nobody is going to do horrible things. I'm living in a utopia. Yep. That's me. And I'm okay with that. So, I'm enjoying this utopia now. I want to move in and stay. I want to be able to visit wherever I want to with just a poof. I remember growing up watching the Jetsons and them being like, wow, they barely have to do anything. That'll be awesome. I can't wait until I have a robot to clean my house and a jet car. And yeah, how much of that has happened so far? I don't have a jet car. I don't have a robot that cleans my house. I have a little vacuumy robot, but it doesn't do the best job, so I don't know that I can count that. And, what does that leave me? A whole lot of nothing. So, I don't know about that. And I don't know how many articles I've read. The future is near, and soon everybody will have self-driving cars, and I'm like, And when I was a kid, they told us we'd all have robots that cleaned our house and all this jazz. Y'all lie. I really probably need to see if any of that is my husband, but I'm going to finish this flower, and then I'll end the video. And then I'll make sure it's not my husband messaging me. But I'm pretty sure it's not. Okay. So, I am really liking how this is looking. The only thing we have left is the water, the hippo, and the rocks. And I think I need to pull in a few extra colors to finish that off. So, until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave me a comment down below, like and subscribe, all that jazz, and I will talk to you next time. Bye now.